Hello, welcome back, student. Today we are going to see the next unit, Unit 5, and this is the last unit in your subject. And today we are going to see the introduction of mean stack. What is this mean stack we are going to see today? Okay, so let's move to the next. So our objective is today is web application development front end and back end. Already we have discussed this in the first unit itself, but today we are going to start the back end. So because of that we need to just check, recap, or recall the previous lectures, like about the front end and what is back end, and we will going to see the mean stack introduction. Okay, and after that we are going to see the mean operation, whatever the operation, how the mean operation is performed, and what is a full form of mean also we will going to see. Okay, and we will see the small like images there. With the help of image we will see the mean stack versus full stack. Okay, so let's start the class. So in the first, web application development consists of both front end and back end, as you know. So what is front end, what is back end? Front end is nothing but whatever the thing it will display to the customer or user on the screen, that is called front end. Okay, like take the example of login page of Facebook example. Take the example of Facebook login page. So when whatever you are seeing on the login page, that is a front end. Okay, whenever you are typing your username and password, when you click login, at that time this backend process will perform. This backend process will start, and from the backend, from the database, it will fetch your information and it will display on your screen. Again, that is a front end. Okay, so whatever you are seeing on the screen, that is called front end. So front end technologies are different and back end technologies are different. There are so many are there. Like example, if I say the real-time example, uh, take the two-wheeler bike example. So two-wheeler bike example, if I am taking, so there are so many two-wheeler bikes are available in the market, and different company is creating new bikes, or same company is also modifying and extending the, like expansion we can say, or we can say upgradation of the same bike. So in the same way, for the front end, the back end, there are so many applications, so many softwares are there. Based on your requirement, you need to select the software and you need to develop the website. Okay, so just take the first one is a front end. In the front end, if you see markup and web language such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, what we have done already, that is a front end. So if you are perfect in the front end, then as per the requirement of the database, you can design front end as you like. Okay, without backend also you can develop the website, and that website called static website. That website called static website, that means every time it will display the same page whenever you open, or how many time you refresh or reload, that will display the same content. That is called static website. And if you know just the front end, then it will enough for you to develop the front end website. Okay, and asynchronous request and ajax, this is also come under in front end. Specialized web editing softwares, whatever the editing softwares are there, that is also come under in front end. Okay, like so many builders are there, so many softwares are there, based on that you can get the front end. Image editing software, accessibility, cross browser issue, search engine optimization, this all the things will come under in front end. Okay, Angular JS, that also come under in front end. Okay, in the back end, programming and scripting such as Python, Ruby, Perls, this all are the programming and scripting languages. Server architecture, whenever you server architecture is nothing but like, when, as I told you, when you click on the Facebook login, it will get the data from the server and it will display on the screen. Database administration, like how to maintain the data. If the data is there, how to maintain the administration should be there for that. So the data administration is also important. Scalable is nothing but like, if example, if I have like 100 users database, if it is increased to 200 also, so the scalability should be there in your database. Okay, and security is very important concern thing in the database, because no one should access the data without their permission. If anyone is logging with my credential in anywhere, so what is the use of database? So database security is also very important. If anyone is seeing my data, so that is not a secure data. So in the backend, you need to provide the security as well. Data transformation from one to another. Okay, and backup. Backup data is also very important. Okay, so this is just a recall of front end and the back end. Next, the introduction to mean stack. Okay, mean mean stands for MongoDB, Express, AngularJS, and Node.js. Okay, what is the mean stands for? MongoDB, Express, AngularJS, Node.js. Combination of these four, it become a mean stack. Okay, it is a full stack JavaScript solution that help you to build fast, robust, and maintainable production web application. So this will be helpful for you whenever you are developing the web application. So this is very fast, robust, and maintainable. Easily you can maintainable, and that is also is scalable. As per your requirement, you can add the more field in the web application, or you can modify. Full stack means using the database and web servers in the backend and interaction of the user at the front end. So what is this database? Database, as I told you, this is at the backend, and whatever the user is seeing in interaction, like I am interaction with this PowerPoint, so this is my front end. Okay, so in the same way, the website backend is nothing but like a web services. Okay, front end is nothing but like your website. Like whenever you are on website, as you know, 24 by 7, whenever you visit the website like islec.ac.in. Okay, like if you visit a Islamia ISL college website, 24 by 7 is available. How it is available? Because of the web services. At the back end, web services is working 24 by 7. Because of that, our website is getting on the web browser anytime, 24 by 7. Okay, So it was basically developed to build a robust framework to support daily web application needs and help developer use better practice while working with the popular JavaScript component. So this is also very important, as we have seen the JavaScript concept with the lightweight and it will perform more operations. So that is a very good advantage of JavaScript also. So this is a introduction to main stack. Okay, so now we will see features of main stack. So what are the, like, we can say the advantage or benefit or features or properties we can say of main stack. So support MVC architecture. This is a one of the major important factor. MVC, model view controller, as we saw in the Angular JS, it is following the model view controller architecture. MVC use JSON for transferring data. Like, as you know, JSON and XML is used to transferring the data, but the JSON is an object notation. Okay, JavaScript object notation. With the help of that we can transfer the data from uh, client to server. Large community support, the storage capacity also more. The large community support, like in the Facebook there are so many users are there. So like this, large community support. Uniform language user throughout the stack. There will be a uniform language, like nothing but it is a standard, we can say standard. Everyone will follow the same thing. So with the help of that, uniform language usage throughout the stack. So okay, next is exemplary for real-time web application. Okay, whatever the web application developments are there, with the help of mean stack you can develop the web application and you can give the access to the database. Okay, and we will see how it will perform operation also. Okay, it is an open source framework which is free. This is a major important factor. You no need to buy this, you will get this mean stack open source. This is a framework. It can be used as standalone solution in a whole application. Okay, it provide lower development cost and increase the developer flexibility and efficiency. It does not take more cost, but it will give you more flexibility. How do you want to make your website, and it will be a fast and efficiency, and you can make, like as we have seen in the previous slide, this is scalable also and easy to maintain. Next, last one, it provides, okay, this is flexibility and efficiency. It provides additional framework, libraries and reusable models to increase the development speed. So if you have this framework, additional framework is like a libraries, already predefined libraries are there. If you write a code and if you want to use the same code for the different pages also or different web application also, you can use. So because of that your development speed will increase and redundancy work will reduce, and the same code we can use number of time wherever you want to use. So these are the some of the features of main stack. Now we will see what is MongoDB. Okay, component of MongoDB. MongoDB is an open source document database. Open source document database designed for ease of development and scaling. It is the world leading NoSQL database that store its data into a JSON JavaScript object notation format. What is SQL and what is NoSQL? SQL is nothing but a structured query language. That is, you have studied in the second year in the database management system. That is structured query language. That is, the data, whatever the data is available there, that is in the form of rows and columns. Remember this, whenever we say SQL, that means your data is in the form of rows and columns, and that data we call as structured data. Okay, and if we see a non SQL, that means the data is not in the form of rows and columns, that with the help of JSON we can store in the database. So in the simple word, structured data is nothing but it has like document and its collection of rows and columns. Non-structured data is nothing but, sorry, non-structured data is non-structured data is unstructured data, that is like video, okay, images, and that is not in a form of rows and columns. Okay, when compared to a relational database, NoSQL database are more scalable and provide superior performance. Compared to relational database is nothing but like structured query language, that is you have learned in the second year DBMS, database management system. So that is called relational database. It is NoSQL is more scalable and provides superior performance. Their data model address several issues that the relational model is not designed to address. So the major advantage for going to NoSQL is there are so many data model address are there. It has issues in the relational model, but it does not have any kind of issues in NoSQL. That is nothing but MongoDB. Next is component of main stack is Express. Express is a minimal and flexible Node.js web application framework that provide a robust set of features for web and mobile application. What is this Express? Express is a minimal and flexible Node.js web application framework that provide a robust set of features for web and mobile application. Okay, and it provides a thin layer of fundamental web application feature without obscuring Node.js future. So the mean is also, I will show you how this all MEAN, how it is connected in the structure operation. I will show you that also. Okay, so this is about the Express. Okay, first one was a MongoDB, second one is expression. Now we will move to the next AngularJS. What we have done this in unit 4. So AngularJS is a front-end web application framework mainly maintained by Google. So this is maintained by Google. It is a platform that make it easy to build application with the web. Okay, with the help of web we can easily you can build the application. It lets you extend HTML vocabulary for your application, and HTML is great for declaring a static document, but it falter when we try to use it for declaring dynamic views in web application. So what is this? Vocabulary for the application as HTML is a great for static document, but it's falter when we are trying to use the declaring dynamic view. As I told you, like static and dynamic. Static means every time it will display the same thing, it will not change dynamically. So if you want your website should be in a dynamically, the data should be changed periodically or time to time or something like that, so you must go with the Angular JS. So as it is mentioning that in HTML static website you can easily make, there is no problem with the static website, but if you go to the dynamic then it is a little bit problem. It is one framework for both mobile and desktop. Okay, so this is also an advantage if you want to develop a application for the mobile phone also, or for the desktop you can use this same software Angular JS. And the last one is Node.js. Node.js. Node is a JavaScript runtime environment that executes JavaScript code outside of a browser. Okay, outside of a browser. So this is also very important. So because whatever you are writing, that is whatever in your page, that is with the help of browser we are getting the data. With the help of Node.js, it executes JavaScript code outside of a browser. It is designed to build a scalable network application. Okay, and it uses an event driven non-blocking IO model that make it lightweight and efficient, perfect for data intensive real-time application that run across distributed devices. Okay, so this is very important, like event and all the things, non-blocking input and output model that make it lightweight and efficiency perfect for data intensive real-time application that run across distributed device. Okay, so this is about the Node.js. Okay, so we saw mean, M, MongoDB, Express, AngularJS, and Node.js. Okay, so here the next is mean operation. How it is operation? This is client, like this is front end. Okay, FE, front end client, and this is a server. Node.js and Express is servers, MongoDB is a database. So here from the AngularJS, with the help of Ajax or JSON, it is transferring the data from Express to AngularJS, and with the, as we told in the previous slide, MongoDB will transferring the data with the help of JSON. JSON. Okay, read from here. JSON. So this is first one is a front end. Okay, this first one is a front end, and last one is a server. Last one is a database where the data is stored, and in the middle it is server, and it is, these two will come under in backend. Okay, BE, this come under in backend and this come under in front end client. How, what they are seeing on the screen, that is client. Okay, so while seeing this diagram, I think you are more clear about what, how the mean is performing the operation. From AngularJS, it is sending to the Express in the form of Ajax, and from the Node.js, it is transferring the data and getting the data in the form of JSON, and after getting the data from the MongoDB JSON data, again it's giving to the AngularJS, then it will display the data as per the client requirement. Okay, so this is about the mean operation. Next, so as just we have completed this mean stack. MongoDB is a database system, Express is a backend web framework, AngularJS is a front end, Node.js is backend runtime environment. Okay, so this Express is backend framework, okay, backend web framework, and what is Node.js? Runtime environment, and these both are in the server place. Okay, so this is about the mean stack. Now we will see the difference between mean and full. Mean stack and full stack. In the mean, as we have seen, MongoDB, Express, Angular, JS, Node.js. Okay, so here in the full stack, HTML5, React.js, AngularJS, jQuery, Node.js, ASP.NET, PHP, Java, SQL Server, MySQL, MongoDB, Oracle, Database, Jenkins, Visual Studio, Git, Docker. There are so many are there. Okay, based on this, when you become, because in the market now they are requirement of full stack. They want the developer should know every technology, every database, and front end, back end, server side, whatever the things are there, they should know about that, and they should work. So now in the market, if you know just HTML and CSS, you will not going to get any kind of jobs. If you want to get a job, you must know the multiple languages in the computer science, engineering, and IT, information technology. So here this many are softwares are there, and most of them are free of open source, so you can download and you can do the operations. Okay, so this is about the today's class. Okay, what we have seen today. Today we saw the front end and the back end. Okay, and we saw mean stack introduction, the abbreviation of mean, MongoDB, Express, AngularJS, and Node.js. Then shown you the operation, how the AngularJS, Express, Node.js, and database MongoDB is working, and we saw mean stack versus full stack with the help of image. Just I shown you the little bit clarity. In the next class we will see more information about mean, and as well as we have another topic, that is SMAC. SMACK. If we complete these two topic, mean stack and smack stack, in the fifth unit, then your fifth unit will going to finish. Okay, so this is about the mean stack. I hope you understand this. Okay, and the whole unit, fifth unit, is about the this MongoDB, Express, AngularJS, and Node.js. All unit is about this four thing. Then your unit will be finished. Then it will be easy for you to score more marks related to this. Okay, so thank you very much. We'll see you in the next class.